Hi, hey, hello again. Welcome back. Again, not to my home, but the premises of the De Boer Foundation, where I am able to discuss some works in the flesh. So everything that I'm handling with my hands are original works collected by the De Boer dynasty of art collectors. This time, I will discuss two works with you. Two works, actually, that have a connection between each other, because one is executed by the father and one by the son. And this is not your common family, because we're talking about the Bruegels here. Everyone that's been to Vienna, or pretty much every museum, knows the farmer scene by Bruegel. You know, the farmers' weddings and the kind of folksy depictions of life in the late Middle Ages and early humanistic period, basically. And I have here in my hands an original by a guy called Jacob Hoefnagel. Hoefnagel was a really accomplished draughtsman. He came from a long line, a long family of draughtsmen, and he made it to even to the royal court of Rudolf in Prague, where he was allowed to copy pretty much everything that was there. So this guy was really interested in everything from flowers, plants, trees, and animals, something that was also really something for the Breugel family, especially the son, Jan Breugel the Elder, who loved painting the natural world, but you will see that a little bit later. So what we're seeing here is an exact copy of a drawing that is currently in the Albertina Museum in Vienna. The original was made in 1565 by Breughel the Elder, and it depicts a painter, as we see here, with a patron. Hoefnagel saw this drawing and copied it. There are only 4 copies of this available, and as you see, it's the original one. So, what we see here, and that's quite interesting, is a grumpy painter with the brush, simple, with his brushy hair and his simple painter clothes, and there is the snobby connoisseur of art with the glasses, the pince-nez, looking kind of vain over the shoulders of the art collector, wearing a belt with a money buckle. So what we see, if I put this really close to you, you see this little hand? It's reaching into the money buckle to pay the artist for his art. This is a groundbreaking picture. It is in every book on Bruegel, and people thought it was a self-portrait, but I don't think it is, because we have one likeness of Bruegel, and it's probably not a self-portrait. But it's almost an allegory on painting about the relationship between master and client, which is quite something unique for this period. Remember, just a few decades before Bruegel did this, the only art you made was for churches and religious institutions. The private donor was not present. This is the dawn of a new age. Bruegel, the independent artist who is worthy of a name, with a patron looking at him and probably not understanding what the artist is doing by the looks of it. This is the beginning of a long tradition of pictures about the donor and the artist. Well, the Bruegels actually are quite a complicated family, as I told you. This is the father, the godfather of the Bruegel dynasty, but he had a son, Jan Breugel the Elder, to be exactly. And Jan Breugel the Elder was specialized in pretty much everything. He was a tremendously versatile painter who even cooperated with the likes of Rubens. They called him the Velvet Bruegel because he was able to discern every object, every structure you want to know. And I have here a really lovely, small and precious painting. You see the back, it's actually not a painting on vellum, it's a painting on panel by this Bruegel. And what you see here is a beautiful depiction of just a mouse with some plants and some insects. Lovely in all minute detail, painted on just a little piece of copper. And copper is really nice, it's really nice and smooth, and you can make all the details as good as you want. Bruegel was super famous for these. There's a lovely copy in Milan of the very same picture, but that doesn't have the little insects. So we don't have that on the picture in Milan, but we have it here. So we have here the father and the son in one setting, which is quite amazing to behold in one room. I hope you like this, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.